What's going on, Dodgers Nation? Doug McCain here. You can follow me at DMAC_LA. Be sure to subscribe to the Dodgers Nation YouTube channel. For all the latest Dodgers news and rumors, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification button, and I want all your takes down below in the comments section. I want all your takes on today's topic right down below in the comments section. And for all the latest Dodgers news, head over to DodgersNation.com. What's going on, Dodgers Nation? Got an update for you on a couple stories that we've been covering lately. Will Justin Turner be re-signing with the Dodgers, and will David Price be pitching in 2021? Well, today Dave Roberts, he spoke to the media for almost 30 minutes, had some interesting comments about David Price and Justin Turner, said he spoke to Justin Turner recently. We're going to get into that. And then Andrew Friedman had some interesting comments in The Athletic, so we'll dissect those too. But first, the Dave Roberts press conference today at Dodger Stadium. Of course, it was via Zoom. Now, while we're still a few years away from having robo-umpires in Major League Baseball, today we had some robo-reporters. No, but I watched the whole 30-minute press conference for you guys out there, and here are the things that jumped out. First were his comments on Justin Turner. So he was asked about Justin Turner, and Dave Roberts said that he had spoken with him recently, and he looks to speak with him sometime next week.
I think Justin is traveling right now. I'm not sure where he's at. I talked to him the night before Corey Seager's wedding, and we did a little quick FaceTime. The beard was trimmed up, so we were going to connect. We'll connect, I think, next week. But I didn't really get too much into where he's at as far as kind of his free agency. I just really feel that that's a decision for him and his wife Courtney, his agent, and he's going to kick the tires on whatever opportunity presents itself. But I think how much I value him as a person, as a player.
So you heard Dave Roberts right there. Justin Turner currently traveling, so I anticipate that whenever he's back, that's when he'll start moving forward with his free agency, and we'll know soon enough whether or not he'll re-sign with the Dodgers or leave for another team. And then Doc was asked about how high of a priority it is to bring back Justin Turner, and he said, "I'll take him for as long as I can have him."
Yeah, he's way up there. He's way up there. I think that what Justin does on the field, in the clubhouse, in the community, he's one of the Dodger greats. He really is. And I think it's been 6 years he's been with the Dodger, and he's in that elite company. His body of work is really special, unique. But it's a two-way deal here. So it's the organization, the Dodgers, and it's also Justin and his family that they got to make a decision. So for me, selfishly, I'll take him for as long as I can have him.
Now, of course, Dave Roberts is the manager. He's not the GM. He's not the president of baseball operations. He's not going to get the final say when it comes to player personnel, but it's clear by that the Dodgers are prioritizing bringing back Justin Turner, and they're also aware that there could be some big offers out there for his services. So I think that they're going to let this process play out, but ultimately I do think that he'll re-sign with the Los Angeles Dodgers. But like Dave said there, that's going to be a decision that Justin Turner and his family are going to have to make, and I think they're expecting some competitive offers from some other teams, and I don't think the Dodgers are necessarily going to overpay for Justin Turner, so it'll be interesting. We'll see how that develops. And then this next part really jumped out to me because Dave Roberts was asked if he had to pick between running it back with this same group that just won a championship versus adding some new blood, adding an infusion of talent, which route would he go? Would he add the talent, or would he keep the same group together? Here's what he had to say.
I'm more of the former. I just believe that changing some pieces, infusing some new life, some new energy, I think is, for me, I think is a good thing. It doesn't always work out the way you might envision, but I definitely think that the culture is certainly in place. But I do think that adding new pieces is always welcome for me. But they've certainly got to be the right pieces.
So I agree with Dave Roberts. Bringing in some new blood, that can help. It can also work against you. But the most important thing is this core is intact. But if you're the Dodgers, you know you're an attractive destination. You're a franchise where if you have some veteran players that might get some nice offers from other teams, they might take a little less to join the Dodgers, knowing they'll have an opportunity to contend for a World Series title. So you want to keep things fresh. You don't want them to get stale. And sometimes change is good, even when you're the defending champions. He was also asked about David Price. Now, he said he wasn't 100% that David Price is going to pitch in 2021 after sitting out all of 2020, but he did say that having David Price back would be great, and he also echoed some of the things that Andrew Friedman's been saying lately, that the Dodgers are looking for a high-leverage reliever and a right-handed bat.
Yeah, having David back fresh off of, an off-season or a season that he didn't pitch, I think is great. I think for us, just getting another leverage reliever, because if you look at our roster, from the guys that we lost some leverage guys to free agency. So to kind of backfill as well, I think would be great. And just getting a right-handed bat.
So based on Dave Roberts' comments, I know he said he wasn't 100%, but I do expect David Price to be pitching in 2021. Today he tweeted out, college football teams are opting out of playing bowl games. 2020 has been wild. At least it's almost over. 2021 is going to be way much more better. I know that's not proper English. My real friends will get it. And then a Twitter user by the name of JB3061, he tweeted at David Price, being able to watch you pitch in 2021 is one of the things that will definitely make it better. David Price responded with a little pound, a little fist emoji. That's the plan. And then Andrew Friedman told The Athletic, it's hard to say without putting eyes on him, but just knowing David and knowing his work ethic and the type of competitor he is, we could easily look back at the end of the 2020 season and feel like him taking this blow put him in the best position to go out in 2021 and be really good. Talking to him, he's eager to get back out and help his teammates get a ring and excited about what's ahead. So I think it's safe to say that David Price will be pitching next season. The question is, how effective will he be? 2019, he went 7-5 with a 4.28 ERA. He wasn't very good. He had injury issues, but I think that year off, like Andrew Friedman said, could pay dividends for David Price. He needed a year off, and I do think there's a decent chance that he'll be a serviceable number 3 starter for this Dodgers rotation. By all accounts, he's a great locker room presence, so having David Price back and effective is going to be key. And if you're the Dodgers, look, you don't have to make a move for a starting pitcher this offseason. You don't need to bring in a Trevor Bauer or bring in a free agent or make a trade for a starter, because you still are armed with arms that can take that spot in the event that David Price doesn't work out. You still have Julio Urias coming off that epic postseason performance. You have Dustin May, who throws straight filth, and then you have the great Catsby, Tony Gonsolin. Yes, he had a rough go of it in the postseason, but he still has a lot of potential as a starter. So I fully expect the Dodgers to roll with this group to start the season, and then if it's apparent that they need to make a move during the season, Andrew Friedman will go big game hunting. Fleeceman will get to work. But I'm hoping that David Price comes to camp fully rested with a fresh arm, determined to help this team win another World Series title. And if David's worth the price of admission, watch out. This group is so loaded with all the depth they have. Look, he's a former ace. If he regains that with this club next year, that could be the strength of this club. The starting rotation, especially with the young pitchers taking a lead with Urias, May, and Gonsolin. I expect that too. But let me know down below in the comments, will David Price pitch next season? And if he does, how effective will he be? Let me know down below in the comments. And then also, will the Dodgers re-sign Justin Turner? Let me know down below in the comments. Give me a Y for yes and an N for no down below in the comment section. And then also, head over to gearup.la. For all the latest Dodgers Nation merch, you're going to find it over at gearup.la. Today I'm rocking my Mookie Betts Mookie Monster shirt, but they have the best Dodger designs in the game over at www.gearup.la. And if you haven't yet, be sure to subscribe to the Dodgers Nation YouTube channel. For all the latest Dodgers news, rumors, hype videos, interviews, you're going to find it right here at the Dodgers Nation YouTube channel. Hit that notification button. Hit that subscribe button. My name is Doug McCain. You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at DMAC_LA. And for all the latest Dodgers news, head over to DodgersNation.com.